Hey guys, what's up? The Pop Punk Dad here. I decided I'm gonna try this whole vlogging thing. It's not gonna be every day. It's gonna be a compilation of days, I think. I saw that my good buddy Punk Cover Moose started doing vlogs, and he was like, "Yeah, that helped my channel out. Maybe it'll help yours out." One of the problems I have is I think my life is way more boring than it actually could potentially be. But I see on like my Instagram and my Facebook stories that a lot of people have been viewing them lately. So I figured I'd compile my entire day a la Facebook and Instagram stories into a 3 or 4 minute video. I'm trying to make it like 3 or 4 minutes. This one's going to be a whole lot of talking. I'm just kind of going through my idea of doing this, but I'll put some of the things that I do throughout the day. One of the first things I'm going to do, I guess, is tell you my setup. That's like the biggest question I get asked by people who want to like start doing YouTubing or vlogging or interviews is what my setup is when I go out in the field or and how I do it here around the house. So I don't know how I'm going to do this because the thing that I'm using to record this is my only... Hang on. Got it, good. So this is my setup. I have a... Hey Google, turn on studio lights.
Sure, turning on 2 lights.
So this is my setup. I have a tripod connected to this little contraption. This contraption I found on Amazon for like 20 bucks. Hooked to this dongle here, and the dongle is connected to this TRRS to TRRS. There's another cable that came with it, and that was the wrong one, so I had to go on my way and spend $15 for this thing. And then this is my Rode mic with a dead cat on it, and this is just kind of my setup for in here. And then I sit in this chair with my little back pillow that I got for Christmas, and I just rant. A lot of stuff that I do is scripted. I have my MacBook set up right here. A lot of the stuff I do is scripted, so I have my MacBook set up here, and I basically write a script down and put it into Word or whatever I'm using. I use this program called Write. I paid a couple bucks for it way back in the day to get all the cool shit for it. And I write down my scripts. For any teacher that said back in the day that Wikipedia was not a use of source, they're lying, because it's pretty much all I use these days. Is I use Wikipedia, and I'll use like the band's website or their Facebook page and find some of their bio out. But this is that, and then I got this rad thing, which is my lighting source. Turn that off real quick. This nice big thing. I have 2 of them. I only set up one for the finite area that I have. And this is my lighting source for recording in here. Hey Google, turn off studio lights 2.
Sure,
cool.
Turning off studio lights 2.
That was in 4K. This is going to be in 1080. But I use, in the field, I use a natural lighting source most of the time. A lot of the stuff is conducted during the day. If it's at night, it's usually in a very well lit office that's quiet. Sometimes it's not quiet, and I have to resort to... What did I do with them? You know, I just got yelled at for this today for misplacing things, and I said that it wasn't me, and now I misplaced my own things, so I'm eating my own words. You guys can walk with me to my closet. So I think I know where it's at. I just did the falling reverse show, so I think that it might still be in this backpack somewhere. Yep, found him, got him, we're good. On there. Yeah, so dongle. You guys can see that? Okay. Connected to this little... I gotta get used to that. It's backwards. Connected to this rad little thing where you can plug your dongle into here, and then 2 mics, and then if you really want to, You can plug a headphone source in here so you can check your audio levels. I tend to not do that just because I do a lot of that stuff in post, and I'm getting the natural audio from my phone since I'm using my phone. And then I have 2 LAV mics, which they're the little clippy mics. I just got the cord ones. These ones on Amazon review said they were pretty good. They're made by a company called Pop Voice. I can't complain. They've done me pretty well. Both of those go into here. They clip into the phone and replace this Rode mic, and then I'm good to go. I've used that for a ton of interviews. From Bowling for Soup, Safe Ferris, I didn't use it for Alisana. That was a live, like, nice sound with Alisana. So that's this is my setup, and then I have if I'm going out to a show and it's going to be a long day, I know it's going to be a long day, I recommend that you pick up one of these things. It doesn't have to be this brand, but this brand seems to be pretty popular, Blackweb, and this is a I think 24 hours I get out of this. It's a battery pack, so if I need to charge my phone, you can charge your phone here and here. It's dual, and then if you need to actually charge the pack itself, this clips into here. This is also Blackweb, goes into here, goes into the wall. And the cool thing about this is while this is charging, if you need to get some extra juice, there's 2 outlets, 2 USB outlets right here, so you can also charge your phone while you're doing that. For bigger events and shows, I have this old iPhone 6, I think it is. I'm gonna say 6, and it only has like 120 gigs on it, maybe 75. I don't know. It's like one of the smallest ones. But I film in this every once in a while. It's not 4K, but I don't really film 4K anyway. It's usually 1080, 720, something like that. This is my like little extra on the side cam. So I'll leave a link to both of those in the description below. If you've seen my Warped Tour and Back to the Beach Fest montage videos, both of them were captured on this, and then audio was put in post. The audio on this isn't so great. I mean, I could still use it. It's just it's not so great. I've even used it with my Rode mic, and it doesn't pick up so well. So I'd rather use this for a lot of B-roll. This is the lovely case that my daughter Ava picked out. Cats. I get a lot of weird looks for my setup, because it's like I go to the pit and everyone's got these like sick Canon, Nikon cameras, and I got an iPhone with a dead cat and a microphone on it. It's done me justice. It's done me well so far. I am eventually going to buck up and buy a nice camera. If you guys have any suggestions for a nice go-to good starter camera that at least films in 4K or 1080 at 60 frames a second, then leave that in the comments below for me. That would be fantastic. And this is most definitely where I'm going to end it today. I'm going to definitely do another video. It's already filmed, but I realized how long this one took. I'm going to show you guys what I do in post, which is Final Cut Pro, Logic. I use that sometimes, and how I put all of my stuff actually onto YouTube. I get a lot of questions about that too, like, well, how do I get it up there? Do I load it straight from my phone? How do I get it from my computer to there? And it's like an old person question, but it's kind of a logical one if you really don't know the steps and don't know what you're doing. But I'm going to leave Amazon links to all of the gear that I use in the description below. This is more of for an iPhone user. If you're not an iPhone user, then you don't need the dongle. You can plug your Rode mic straight to your phone. You guys don't have that problem. Apple just likes to get that extra buck by making you buy the little attachment thing. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. Let's just roll the outro. Hey guys, now that we're at the end of the video, thank you for commenting, and subscribing. You can check out daily blogs on thepoppunkdad.com, which features daily reviews and interviews from awesome bands. Head on over to the Pop Punk Dad official merch shop, where you can buy cool things like that right there. It helps the channel out and lets me know that you love me. I have a weekly podcast called the Pop Punk Dadcast, which is on SoundCloud and iTunes now. Please subscribe. While you're at it, cruise around and check out other content on this channel. You can check out all my social medias, my IG, my FB, and my Twitter, at the Pop Punk Dad. And above all else, guys, stay pop punk. Later.